Hi everybody. Hello and welcome. My name is Helena. I'm from Gink Design and you are live on the Aussie Decor transfer page on Facebook. You're also being streamed to YouTube, to my YouTube channel, and I think you might even be on my page. I'm not sure where I sent it all over. So when you jump on, please say hello and let me know you're here. Today I'm going to be using our Aussie Decor dry rub transfers called Pop Art 2. They're really funky and I love them. They're one of my favorites. So just to get started, I'll show you what's in the pack. And then I'll talk you through the project. Right, so as always, you get lots and lots and lots of product for your money with Aussie Decor transfers. So you get, hi Jeanette, thanks for joining. So you get one, these are lovely, these are really lovely. Two, I'm just going to show you what's in the pack. And they're all different sizes, different colors. Three, which gives you lots of scope for your pieces. And these are four. Hi Caroline. 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, and then these are our biggest ones. 7, and there is actually another one, but I used it a couple of weeks ago. Do you remember I did the poster print, the James Dean one, and then on the bottom of the coffee table I put one of these pop art ones. So there is another one. That's what you get in a pack. You get all of that in a packet of transfers, which is great value for money. You can do lots of projects with the one pack. You also get a wooden rubber dubber. I have a wooden transfer tool, and you get these free. These are our little yellow ones, and these are really handy to push the air out from under your transfers. You get these free. So when you need one, you just throw it in your basket at the checkout and say they're free. We used to give them out with every packet, but then, people were saying things like we don't need them all the time because they're hard plastic and they do last. So that's why you must remember to add it into your order. So today I am doing this. This is my friend. My friend gave me this. And it was a CD holder for those of us that remember CDs, for old school people with CDs, and it is on a plinth and it turns around. So she wanted this. That's what it was like originally. See that, like cherry wood color. So she wanted this transformed into something usable for her space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it into a funky little drinks cabinet. There will be lights under each of the shelves, and it's just the right height. I was going to say that it's just the right height. It's not the right height for a bottle of wine, but it's just the right height for your glasses, I think, and maybe a wee bottle of gin. Hi Karen. Karen, you just joined. I'm talking about gin, always talking about gin. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to transform this into something that she can use, and it's funky. It's going to be funky and a wee bit out there and a wee bit different. And that's what we love to do. We love to repurpose things. We love to keep furniture out of landfill because we're very eco-minded. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay it on its side. I'm going to choose some of these transfers and do it like a collage. I think that's the best way to go. Hi Liz. So I haven't been here for 2 weeks. As you all know, or maybe don't know, I was in Portugal on holiday. So I'm going to ease myself back into this gently today by just doing the one project. Sometimes I go off and do 2 or 3, but today I'm just going to stick to the one. And yes, I had a great time in Portugal. Portugal survived us. There's 4 girls. There was 4 girls, and hi Georgia. And Portugal survived us. There was no great catastrophes, should I say. So I have not been here, and I've missed so much. and I've missed doing them, and I've missed everyone, and I want to hear what everybody's been up to in the last few weeks, what you've all been doing, if you've been doing anything exciting. Then I want to hear about it. Ooh. So what, I'm going to just put it on its side because it's easier to maneuver, and I'm going to move it in closer and move the camera down a bit so you get a really, really good view of the project. Whoops. And you get a really good view of what I'm doing, what I'm trying to achieve. So do we go this way or that way? This way. And also for anyone who follows me, you will know that I am a hobbyist. I'm just moving everything out of it, right? You will know that I'm a hobbyist blacksmith. I do blacksmithing, and everyone likes to see what I make. So the last time I was blacksmithing, I made this out of a piece of copper, and this is a Celtic brooch that would have been used years and years and years ago, the women to keep their shawls. So it's quite long because it would have had to have went through quite a few layers, maybe a blanket, maybe a woolen shawl, that sort of thing. So that's my latest creation. I know everyone loves my paint can openers. Let's see if I have one handy. So this little leaf shape, and it opens your paint cans. Everyone loves these. Hi, Free Range Retro. Thanks for joining. Hey, Caroline. Hi, Roberta. Yeah, so I do love working with metal, and what I'm going to do is, as I get a bit better, I'm going to make flowers from copper and attach them to my furniture. So yeah, that's my little can openers. Everyone loves these. So I'm going to make a lot of these, I think, and sell some of them, because everyone seems to like them. And then these are the Viking ladies' knives that I also make, and people seem to, especially the ladies, seem to like the knives. So yeah, so when you imagine you go into the forge and there's just square lengths of metal, and then you forge them into something else. So I quite like that as a hobby. Also, it's really physical, and you're hammering away, and as a result, you're nice and calm when you come home. It's very, very therapeutic. So we're going to get started. Which is the top? This is the top. So we're going to get started. I think I'm doing like a collage of these images down the sides and on the top, and I might use the little ones if I have time. I might use the little ones. So anyone who follows me knows that I have 2 dogs who are never well behaved and will probably end up barking at some stage during the live. So I hope you can see okay. Yeah, Liz, I think they're gorgeous too. Karen, the can openers are really, really popular. I have a can opener, and I have a lady's knife off to America to a friend who is a furniture painter, and she just loved them when she's seen them and had to have them, which is really cool. I like that. So I'm going to start with this quite large transfer, and I'm going to put it at an angle like so. And then when I'm happy that it's in position, now there's little screws that I can't take out, but I'll just have to work around them. The great thing with these rub-on transfers is that you can paint in with acrylic paint any bits, that if like the likes of these screws, obviously you can't go over it, and it might create an air bubble, or it might not adhere. But that's okay. I can go over with acrylic paints and touch up. So don't ever be afraid when you're using your transfers, because as I say, everything is easily fixed. So the yellow tool that I had, Right, so this is how the yellow tool comes in. So you're pushing the air out with the yellow tool. You can turn it around and use this end. Georgia has 7 dogs. Oh, and Georgia says the metalwork was her favourite subject at school. Well, I would suggest that have a look locally, see if you can find a forge in your area and go and give it a go, give it a try. So these yellow tools are really good for pushing the air out. And then I prefer the wooden one to actually rub with. But anyone that does raised stencil work or anyone that does anything to do with texture, these little yellow ones are brilliant for scooping out, say, your salt wash and then giving yourself a texture with it. So they're very handy. I think they're very handy. Karen says that she has these transfers and can't wait to use them. Well, hopefully you'll get a little bit of inspiration today. As I said, this was a red cherry wood from the 80s for your CDs, and a friend, she wanted it transformed into something modern for her space because she quite likes that it turns around, and that's the three little bookshelves. So she wanted to keep it but wanted it modernized. She also gave me a nest of tables to do something with them, to modernize them as well, because they're quite Edwardian. So I'm going to do them with our self-adhesive decoupage paper called the billiards, the black and white balls, and then these will all tie in together. Karen says she's got butterfingers because she's got a few typos there. Oh, yeah, have you been on the gin, Karen? So you just rub gently, but these big ones I like to hold. I like to hold it down as I'm going along. You don't want them to slip. So even though I've taped them down, I'll still hold it. And I can see, I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, but this piece here has went cloudy, which means it has come off the acetate and the clear plastic, and it is now on the furniture. So that's good. That's what you want to see. And then you just work your way across. If you have tape on, remember to rub under the tape as well. Move it back a wee bit. And it is amazing how these transfers can just add instant art to a piece. It can change the look of the piece completely. And this has been painted in Fusion Coal Black because I wanted a black. I do love ash, but for the purpose of these transfers, I think Coal Black works better. So what have I got to tell you? I've missed loads because I've been away. And when I was away, hi Emma. Oh, thanks for joining. I was with Emma a little while ago on my friend Jonathan's live, but then I had to leave to do this. So I hope he understands that I had to go. I had to leave him in the lurch. So while I was away, Aussie Decor have released Christmas products. So they have 3 decoupage papers. If there's my affiliate link is at the top of this video. So if you click on the video, on the affiliate link, at the top of the post, it'll take you through to the website, and you can see they have 3 Christmas decoupage papers. One of them's a gorgeous elf that I really, really like, and one of them's like a cat with a big stripy hat, which is really cool. And then they also have one pack of transfers, Christmas transfers called, what are they called? Blue something. So the brand ambassadors and the content creators are all doing a challenge soon. Liz, did you see, the elf painting? That's the one. So one of the decoupage papers is as a gorgeous elf, is it like Victorian, would you say, Liz? A beautiful elf. And the elf has an easel, and on the easel is a canvas, and the elf is painting a portrait of Santa. And I think for us artists, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool image to do our Christmas things. So Caroline Oates is on here, everyone, and Caroline is one of our content creators from Oates Interiors, and she's a stockist, and she has 7 puppies. Her doggie has 7 puppies. So she's found 6 homes for 6 of them. That's brilliant. Yeah, Liz agrees with me. It's like Victorian, the elf, a real vibrant red, like a blood red, hat, and that beautiful bottle green. But honestly, you need to check out the Christmas products, because they're really super cool. And I know what I'm doing in my challenge, and I have been buying stuff, little bits and pieces, for this challenge. I can't wait for it. I don't know when it is. Caroline, do you know when it is? When the challenge will be for the brand ambassadors and content creators? Oh, Emma, I missed you in the lives. I know I'm sort of standing here talking to myself. I think the neighbours all think I've just lost the plot. I'm just standing here talking away to myself, but I have to have the door open because it gets to be a bit hot when you don't have it open. And I'm on StreamYard today. I'm not Facebook, because Facebook has been, well, obviously everybody knows it's been hacked, but it has been playing up a bit. So that's why there was no Facebook event, why it was just StreamYard. But hopefully by next week it will have been sorted out. So Caroline said, oh yeah, right, okay, we have a date, the 21st of October. We have a date for the Brand Ambassadors Challenge. 21st of October. I don't know if that's any good for me, because some of the stuff I ordered from wish.com, that's probably going to take 5 months to arrive. So in 5 months I'll get a parcel from China with a snowflake in it. But anyway, we'll see. That's all the fun of it. Right, so I'm just going to peel this back, take the tape off the top, and peel it back to make sure I haven't missed any, and to show you this beautiful image that has a tail. I don't know how much I'm going to get done today. How long have we got? I've got another 20 minutes left, but hopefully I'll get this one on and then another one down here, so you'll get a sort of a picture of what the piece is going to look like. And if my friend's watching, Catherine, I hope you're happy with it. The brief was just do something with that. Here, Helena, do something with that. So I'm sure she will. And she wanted mono black and white. So if anyone hasn't seen the Brand Ambassadors Challenge before, what it is, and the content creators, is there's teams from all over the world, and you're pitted against each other, you're put against each other, and then the public votes for their favorites, and then whoever wins gets bragging rights. That's it. That's what we get, isn't it? We get bragging rights just over the other brand ambassadors and content creators. And the last one was the mannequin challenge. And if anyone seen that, or the owner Deb decided she was going to do the mannequin challenge, and it was actually the funniest thing I've ever seen. Was her trying to do a live. Sorry, Deb. And I think that the videos for the mannequin challenge, they're still on the Aussie Decor page. If you're feeling down, feeling a little blue anytime, just go and watch Deb trying to do a live. Honestly, it will not disappoint. Also on that point, just on the website, remember I said go to the website and look at the decoupage papers. On the website there is a section called the bargain basement, and the bargain basement has say this transfer pack and there's one missing, or there's two has been used for you know, a project, or there's one missing, or there's a little flaw, a high Ursula, then that packet will be in the bargain basement at a reduced price. So it's actually a really good way if you're doing a piece and you just want one, say, pink gala transfer, you don't want to buy the whole packet. It's very, very, very good just to go in there and pick up whatever items is in it. So just be mindful that when you go on the website, check out the bargain basement. There will be different sections, like a bargain basement for, oh, thanks, Emma. Emma has sprinkled the live around. If you know anyone that would like to see this, don't know why, but if you do, know anyone that's sadistic, would like to see this, then if you could spread it, I would be very grateful. So yeah, on the website there's a bargain basement, and there'll be different items for different countries. Because we are a global organization, we are in Australia, we are in Europe, we're in Canada, we're in America and the UK, which is pretty much the whole of the world, apart from South America and Africa. So it's one website for the whole globe. At the bottom of the first page, you go down to the bottom, you change it to your country and your currency, and then all the prices are in Australian. But then when you go down and change the UK and pounds, everything changes on the website. Or you can do it at checkout, but I like to do it at the start, so I know what price is what. Caroline has sprinkled that. Thank you so much, Caroline. You're a sweetheart. So Caroline was telling me Caroline had 7 puppies. My friend Mark had 16 puppies. So I haven't spoke to them this week. But yeah, 16. Can you imagine another 10, Caroline? So 16 puppies at my friend's house. And I will go and get a little cuddle at some stage from the 16 before they start to go to their forever homes. Can you imagine 16? I couldn't. No, they're adorable. They're bulldogs, and they're adorable. They're little squishy faces. But 16, yeah, I don't think they'll be doing that again. I didn't expect 16. I think it's rare for a British bulldog to have 8, and both their dogs had 8 each. So yeah. Everyone just think of my friend. No way, I know. Here, I know. Caroline said no way. Would she have another 10 on top of her 6? Right, so I'm just going to peel this back. There's a wee bit there, hasn't adhered. Wee bit there. So I only really have a little bit at the bottom still to do. And obviously where the wee, we're told you the wee screws are, I will have to paint that in by hand. They're not cuddly forever. Caroline says puppies are not cuddly forever. Yeah, I know. I don't know where mine are, but oh, there's one standing outside looking at, giving me the evil eye. Because I'm not paying him attention. I have a very needy Jack Russell. Don't know if anybody else has a needy dog, but he's very needy, very, very needy. And when he doesn't get attention, he huffs. He huffs and he just stares at you from a distance, like something out of a Stephen King movie. Hi, Barbara. Talking about my dog, my needy dog, Barbara. I was saying to everyone that my friend has 16 puppies. Their 2 dogs had 8 puppies each. So that's a fun house to have 16. Barbara has a wee puppy. What's your wee puppy called again, Barbara? It's adorable. Hi, Angie. Thanks for joining. And we also have a creative club on Facebook. And the creative club's really good. It's called the Aussie Decor Creative Club. I think I put the link at the top of this. And do you know what it's good for? Do you see if you have a pack of transfers, if you have some of the decoupage papers, and you're at a bit of a loss of what to do, go into the creative club and just have a look around and see how other people have used them. Some people use them on Wendy. I know Wendy from the Elwyn Cottage, she uses them on fabric. She puts rub-on transfers on the back of her jackets, on her handbags, on her shoes. You've all seen my cowboy hat that I love, that the beautiful Krista made for me. So it's just a really good way of, getting a bit of inspiration. I'm not saying go and copy, so I'm just saying it's a good way to go get a wee bit of inspiration and say, do you know what, I never thought about putting it on a handbag. I never thought of that handbags I would like to sell, that sort of thing. So the Creative Club, there's a link for it. Hi Christy, how's you? I'm talking about, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've went off furniture, I'm on to dogs now. Oh, Barbara said she has 2. Chunk and the new edition is missing. I didn't know you had 2. See, I've missed things because I've been in Portugal on the beach. Did I say that? Did I say that enough? And I learned a lot of Portuguese. I learned hello, tu beere. There you go. And hello, cocktail. That's the other. That's more Portuguese that I learned. So we did have a great time. Don't know when we'll be back again because I think the prices are going to go through the roof. Christy says, I have that exact same transfer on my suitcase. Oh, Wendy did. See, I was just talking about Wendy saying that if you join the Creative Club, you get lots of different inspiration. And Wendy uses all the products in really innovative ways on things that you would never think of doing. So it's good to get a bit of inspiration. Okay, I'm coming. This is the last wee bit. I think I've talked so much. Go a little bit fast. Go a little bit fast. Just want to make sure you've got all the letters down because it says fashion, and if you don't have all the letters down, you're going to have fajon, and people are going to be looking at that and saying, "What does fajon mean?" I said, "Ooh, I'm just missing some letters." So there's a little bit, yeah. I knew those little screws were going to cause a problem. And there, yeah, screws. So right, everything else has adhered apart from where the screws are. So I can remove this. Now there's still a little bit, see there's still a little bit of transfer. So I am going to keep that. Always keep your bits and pieces. Always keep any leftovers because you just never know when you need to patch up a bit. When you need, you just don't know when you'll need it. And I would be quite frugal. And I don't like to waste anything. So I'm just going to tape that back onto its, see, just tape it back up, and that'll do for another day. So to seal our dry rub transfers, you can use any water-based top coat. You can use Dixie Belle top coat. I use Polyvine. Hello, Liam Patrick. I use Polyvine clear satin or flat matte sometimes, depending on the finish. And that's all you need to do. So I'm just going over this with my hand. I just want to make sure there's no little air bubbles, especially around the raised areas where the screws are, because air could get under that. And I'll lift you up. I'll lift it up. You raise me up. So I'll lift her up. So how cool does that look? And then you can imagine it's going to be on this plinth that it spins around, and she can just take her glasses out. There'll be lights. She'll have a remote control for the lights. So yeah, I love the 80s because I grew up in the 80s. And these really remind me of the 80s and really cool people. So I'm going to lay it back down. And what do I like for time? Ooh, half an hour. Right, I have time to do one smaller one maybe. I'm going to try and keep these wee ones for the shelves, because I think it would be cool if you looked inside and there was I might even cut this off and use in two halves on the shelf. So what have I got? See, the rest are all quite big, so I might I'll use this one here maybe. And then get another pack for the shelves. So has anyone any questions about the dry rub transfers? Grease singing voice? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not singing again. Emma McGeorge is full of badness. Full of badness. I'm definitely not Westlife. Right, I'm going to go for this little cute one. And because I want it to be like the opposite, I'll do it that way. Whoop. A little bit of tape. Sing again. Emma, you're a real gag, as we would say. You're some crack. I'm not singing. Definitely not. Maybe if I had gin, I would sing. I sang in one of our brand ambassadors challenges. We were doing the appliance challenge, and a member of the public, it wasn't even a member of the public, it was Jill Watson at her devilment, and Jill Watson challenged us to sing. So I have done it, and it was a disaster. Do you know why it was a disaster? Because she said sing an Australian song. Oh God, I got it right. So she said sing, hi Lisa, hi Karen, hi Carrie Rose. So she said on the live, sing an Australian song. God, I didn't even thought of it. So I started singing an Australian song, and then halfway through it caught on that it was Ralph Harris, and the Australians were on it going to me, stop what you're doing. So yeah, so I'm not singing again. I nearly get in trouble for singing Ralph Harris songs on a live, which is not a good look. It's definitely not a good look for Aussie decor. So Elaine Patrick says, I can introduce you to Westlife. Oh, listen to her. So Elaine works in a very swanky place where Westlife play golf. And Elaine has photographs of her with Westlife. Don't you, Elaine? She's not here to show off or anything. But yeah, so Emma, I'm not singing. Definitely not singing. Definitely not. Jeez, I thought I was going to get sacked. I actually thought this is my first challenge and I'm going to get sacked, but I didn't. She kept me. Poor Deb. So what else have I to say? Oh yeah, I have a list. So yes. Also, there is a customer challenge. Akaya Jane Smith. You should have gone. You should have gone. You too. I should have gone. I'm back. I don't know what happened there. The camera just went off. I'm just going to check Wi-Fi. It says Wi-Fi is weak. So I don't know, but I think we're still here. Can you confirm that we're still here? If Caroline Oates is on, can tell me what the customer challenge is. I do know some of it, right? So yes, I come from Land Down Under. I should have went with that one, Jane, instead of two little boys. So Elaine Patrick nearly got divorced. Well, I'm glad, because you were rubbing it in with all your Westlife pics. Here's me and Shane. here's Mace's. That was her. The Wi-Fi seems to be playing up. Liz, thank you, but I'll still continue on. I'll still continue on for a while. I'll get this one done, and then that'll probably be time up. But October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month in Australia. So we have a pink challenge, pink, obviously, for breast cancer awareness. So if you go onto the Creative Club or you go onto our main page, the details are there. It's Do Something Pink for to raise awareness for breast cancer. To me, every month should be Breast Cancer Month. Every month, women need to look after themselves, check their breasts, anything, a dimple. People don't know that even like a dimple could be breast cancer. People just think about lumps. So to me, every month should be Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I have a dear friend who's fighting it at the minute. And yeah, it's hard to watch, but she will beat it because she just will, because she'll have to. She just has to. So yeah, I'm gonna be a bit emotional now. So that is our customer challenge. And I have a pink logo, so you'll see my pink logo when I post pictures of this. That's what we're doing. We're doing for the month of October. So we go into the Creative Club, paint something pink, post it in there, and you will be in with a chance to win products. The Aussie Decor always do really, really good giveaways, really good. They're really good to their customers. So yeah, so check that out if you haven't checked it out. And what else? What else? Forgot to tell you. I've missed so much. What else? So I think we've done most of it. Yeah. So follow, if you haven't followed Aussie Decor, then follow them. If you haven't followed me, who would want to? My link is at the top of the page. And yeah, just get involved. If anyone has any questions, I say this on all my lives, I'm a brand ambassador for this company. If anyone has any questions about any of their products, about best application, any issues, any troubleshooting, just drop me a line. I'm always more than happy to talk you through something, even if it's just to hold your hand while you do something for the first time. I'm quite happy to do that. It's not a bother to me if you can stick listening to me. I'm going to read. Right, so Elaine Patrick, you're full of badness today. Elaine says, I cannot wait to meet Jason Momoa. In my dreams. I'm saving for the divorce already. So there, Elaine's going to meet Jason Momoa, and then she's going to, poor Jude will be out the door. And Jason will be in our dreams. In your dreams. You always do so much. Thank you, Emma. Turn on your heating. You were a little frozen. Jane Smith says I need to turn the heating on because I was frozen. It's the Wi-Fi. Don't know what's happening with it. And I'm paying a fortune every month for it. So yeah, it should be good, but it's not. And then they try and say it's where you live. Well, you're taking the money every month, Virgin. So Jane says, I created a lovely pink box and put on some Aussie Decor and then give it away. Did you get a photo of it before you gave it away? If you got a photograph, Elaine Patrick, flamingos. I just saw your flamingo. You need to get that entered because that's perfect. Elaine posted a piece yesterday that she done with pink flamingos. Jane, if you got a photo, see whoever you give it to, get them to take a photo and send it to you. And we'll stick your name on it and we'll put it in the Creative Club. I can edit. If you send it to me, I can get your name on it. I can get a bit of a logo on it for you. Oh, thank you, Emma. I think my singing broke the internet. It was all going okay until I started singing. And ladies, there's no gentlemen today. I think, yep, that is, even though we were talking a lot, I actually did manage to do a bit of work. And woo. So this is what it looks like so far. I might do a little stencil, I might not, don't know. And I think this is pretty cool. Move back. Oop. So that's one side. And I really do love these pop art images. So cool. And with Aussie decor, you don't get now this is black on black, and you can see a wee tiny bit of a wee tiny. Oh, right, wee tiny. See that wee tiny bit of a halo. But once I seal, that will disappear. See here. Look. Now other transfers would have a big halo, a big line. With these you don't get that. So they're quite good. And there's the dog barking. Right, shush now. See how polite I am. Right, that is me. I'm going to leave it. Yeah, Jane says once you top coat you won't see that, which you're totally right. It just takes it away. And yeah, the pop art ones are one of my favorites as well. You can just be so funky with them. You can shush now. He's barking at not like literally nothing. So you can add red. You can add red glitter. You can add red foils. You can do lots of things. Add gold leaf. You can jazz them up. All right, everyone. I'll see you next Sunday when I am doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue, but it'll be something. Maybe Art Deco. I'm not sure. So thanks everybody for joining. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate all the shares. Yeah, thanks Lisa. I appreciate all the shares, and I appreciate you all being here. And I'll see you all next week. And there might be more singing. You'll have to join in. you'll have to join in if there is. Bye everybody.